Have you ever struggled to describe your daily routine in English? Today, that changes. Welcome to Easy Listen English channel, where we make speaking English simple and fun. I'm Sarah.
And I'm David. Today, we're diving into one of the most practical topics you'll ever need, talking about your daily life in English. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to confidently describe your entire day from morning to night.
That's right, and trust me, this is the kind of English you'll use every single day. Whether you're chatting with a colleague, making new friends, or even talking to yourself in English for practice. So, David, are you ready to help our listeners master daily life vocabulary?
Absolutely. I'm so excited about this. And listeners, before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our practical English lessons.
Perfect. Now, let's start from the very beginning of the day. David, what's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Well, Sarah, I wake up at 6:30 every morning. The first thing I do is turn off my alarm. Do you know that moment when the alarm goes off and you just want 5 more minutes?
Absolutely. I'm terrible with alarms. I usually set 3 or 4 alarms because I'm worried I won't wake up. My first alarm is at 6 a.m.
3 or 4 alarms? That's a lot. So you're not a morning person, are you?
Not at all. I'm definitely a night owl. But once I'm awake, I feel better. After I turn off my alarm, I usually stay in bed for a few minutes and check my phone. What about you?
I try not to check my phone first thing. Instead, I get out of bed immediately and open the curtains. I like to let natural light in. It helps me wake up properly.
That's really healthy. I should do that. So after you open the curtains, what's next?
I go straight to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. It really wakes me up. Then I brush my teeth. Do you brush your teeth right after waking up?
Yes, I do. I can't have breakfast without brushing my teeth first. After brushing my teeth, I usually take a quick shower. That helps me feel fresh and ready for the day.
A morning shower is great. I prefer showering in the evening before bed. But in the morning, after washing my face, I get dressed. I usually wear casual clothes if I'm working from home.
That makes sense. I also dress casually when working from home, usually jeans and a comfortable sweater. Now, let's talk about breakfast. What do you typically have for breakfast?
I'm a big breakfast person. I usually make scrambled eggs with toast and a cup of black coffee. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right?
It is, but I'm the opposite. I usually just have a light breakfast, maybe some yogurt with fruit and a cup of tea. I'm not very hungry in the morning.
That's interesting. Coffee or tea, that's always a big debate. So after breakfast, what do you do?
After breakfast, I start my work routine. I work from home, so I sit at my desk around 8 a.m. First, I check my emails and make a to-do list for the day. Having a plan helps me stay organized.
I do exactly the same thing. My to-do list is essential. Without it, I forget everything. I start work at 8:30 a.m. I usually have a team meeting at 9 a.m. every Monday and Wednesday.
Oh, meetings. How do you feel about meetings?
Honestly, some are useful, but some are too long. I prefer meetings that are short and focused. After my morning meeting, I work on my main projects until lunchtime.
Same here. I try to do my most important tasks in the morning because that's when I have the most energy. Speaking of lunch, what time do you usually eat lunch?
I eat lunch at 12:30 p.m. I like to take a proper lunch break, about 45 minutes to an hour. It's important to step away from the computer.
I completely agree. I usually eat lunch at 1 p.m. I like to prepare my lunch in advance, so I often have leftovers from yesterday's dinner. What do you normally eat for lunch?
I usually make a sandwich or a salad. Sometimes I heat up pasta or rice with vegetables. I try to keep it simple and healthy. Do you cook fresh lunch every day?
Not every day. Like I said, I often eat leftovers, but sometimes I make a quick stir-fry or soup. I'm not a great cook, so I keep meals simple.
Simple meals are perfectly fine. After lunch, do you go back to work immediately?
Not immediately. I usually take 10 or 15 minutes to relax. Maybe I read an article or watch a short video. It's like a mental break before the afternoon work session. What about you?
I sometimes take a short walk around my neighborhood. Fresh air helps me reset my mind. Then I return to work around 1:30 p.m. and work until 5 p.m.
That's disciplined. I also work until about 5 p.m. or 5:30 p.m., depending on how much I need to finish. When 5 p.m. comes, I'm usually ready to stop working.
Me too. After work, that's when I can finally relax. What do you usually do after work, Sarah?
After work, I like to change into more comfortable clothes, usually sweatpants and a t-shirt. Then I might do some light exercise. Do you exercise after work?
Yes, I go to the gym 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I usually spend about an hour there doing cardio and weight training. On other days, I just do some stretching at home.
That's impressive. I should be more consistent with exercise. I usually go for a 30-minute walk around the park near my house. I find walking very relaxing, especially after sitting at my desk all day.
Walking is excellent exercise, and it's great for mental health too. After the gym, I come home and take a shower. Then it's time to think about dinner.
Ah, yes, dinner time. This is the big question. Do you cook dinner or order food?
I cook dinner most nights. I enjoy cooking. It's relaxing for me. I usually cook something simple, like grilled chicken with vegetables or pasta with tomato sauce. Do you like cooking?
I like it, but I'm not very skilled at it. I cook about 4 or 5 times a week. Other days, I might order food delivery or have something very simple, like a salad or sandwich.
Ordering food is convenient sometimes. What time do you usually have dinner?
I eat dinner around 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. I don't like eating too late because it affects my sleep. What about you?
Same. I eat dinner between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. After dinner, I clean up the kitchen. I wash the dishes and wipe down the counters. Do you clean up immediately after eating?
Usually, yes. I don't like leaving dirty dishes in the sink overnight. After cleaning up, I finally get to relax. This is my favorite part of the day.
Mine too. After everything is clean, I usually sit on the couch and watch TV or a movie. What do you like to watch?
I love watching series, usually comedies or dramas. Right now, I'm watching a really good detective series. I watch 1 or 2 episodes every evening. Do you prefer movies or series?
I like both. But lately I've been watching more movies. I prefer movies that are around 90 minutes, not too long. I also listen to podcasts sometimes while doing other things.
Podcasts are great. I listen to them during my walks. After watching TV, what time do you usually go to bed?
I try to go to bed by 10:30 p.m. Before bed, I like to read for 20 or 30 minutes. Reading helps me relax and sleep better. What's your bedtime routine?
I'm usually in bed by 11 p.m. Sometimes I read too, but often I just browse social media on my phone. I know, it's a bad habit.
We all do it. But they say it's better to avoid screens before bed. Anyway, before I sleep, I set my alarm for the next morning and then the whole cycle starts again.
Exactly. And that's a typical day in our lives. Now, listeners, let's review some key phrases we used today. These are phrases you can use to talk about your own daily routine.
Great idea. First, for talking about morning routines, we used phrases like I wake up at, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I get dressed, and I have breakfast.
Perfect. For work routines, we said, I start work at, I check my emails, I make a to-do list, I have a meeting, and I finish work at.
And for evening activities, we used I go to the gym, I cook dinner, I watch TV, I read a book, and I go to bed at.
These are simple but powerful phrases. Listeners, try using these to describe your own day. You can say, I wake up at 7 a.m., I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I have breakfast and start work at 9 a.m.
Exactly. Just change the times and activities to match your own routine. It's that simple. Now, let's do a quick role play. Sarah, I'll ask you questions about your day, and you answer. Then we'll switch.
Sounds good. Go ahead, David.
What time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6 a.m.
What do you do first?
First, I check my phone for a few minutes. Then I get out of bed and brush my teeth.
Do you have breakfast every day?
Yes, I usually have yogurt with fruit and a cup of tea.
What time do you start work?
I start work at 8 a.m.
And what do you do after work?
After work, I go for a walk, then I cook dinner and watch TV.
Perfect. See how natural that sounds? Now it's your turn to ask me, Sarah.
Okay, David, what do you do on weekends? Is your routine different?
Great question. Yes, weekends are very different. I wake up later, usually around 8 a.m. or even 9 a.m. No alarm.
That sounds wonderful. What do you do after waking up?
I take my time with breakfast. I might make pancakes or a full English breakfast.
That sounds so nice and leisurely. What else do you do on weekends?
On Saturdays, I usually do household chores, laundry, cleaning the house, grocery shopping. On Sundays, I like to meet friends or visit my family.
That's a good balance of productivity and socializing. I do similar things. Saturdays are for chores and errands. Sundays are for relaxing and seeing people.
Exactly. It's important to have that balance. So listeners, now you know how to talk about weekdays and weekends in English.
That's right. And remember, the key is to practice regularly. Try describing your day in English every morning or evening. Talk to yourself, write it down, or practice with a language partner.
Excellent advice. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Soon you'll be able to talk about your daily life without even thinking about it.
Before we finish, let's quickly mention some common mistakes learners make when talking about daily routines.
Good point. One common mistake is forgetting the S in third person. For example, he wake up is wrong. It should be he wakes up.
Yes, and another mistake is using the wrong preposition. We say in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night, not in the night.
Also, remember we say I go to bed, not I go to sleep. And we say I have breakfast or I eat breakfast, not I take breakfast.
These are small details, but they make your English sound much more natural.
Absolutely. So listeners, to summarize today's episode, we learned how to describe morning routines, work routines, evening activities, and weekend plans.
We practiced useful phrases and sentence structures, and we showed you how to have natural conversations about daily life.
This is English you'll use every single day, so it's incredibly valuable.
Before we say goodbye, we have a homework assignment for you.
Yes, we want you to write about your typical day in the comments below. Use the phrases we learned today. Start with, I wake up at, and describe your whole day.
We read every single comment, and we love seeing you practice. Plus, it's great writing practice for you.
And if you found this episode helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are learning English.
Most importantly, subscribe to Easy Listen English channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss our practical English lessons.
We post new episodes every week covering topics you'll actually use in real life. Real English for real situations.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. I hope you feel more confident about talking about your daily life in English now.
Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep practicing every day and you'll see amazing progress. Good luck with your English learning journey.
Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.
Bye. Have a wonderful day and enjoy practicing your English.